Alright. What are we doing here?
Broken.
Broken? It died?
Broken.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna go start this next pile here.
I don't know how to work that.
No, the processor's just got some multiplayer issues. I don't know what the hell's going on there. And I don't even know how you'd fix it. Because we had it even with that stupid Cobra. Or not Cobra. Is that what it is? The Cobra? Scorpion? Cobra? Whatever the hell. The in-game Ponce one?
No, you gotta pick up. You want to hang off style.
Oh, yeah. Tunes. There we go. Alright. I'm going to make a new pile over here, too. I'm just trying to keep the piles slightly separate from each other, so... Not like it really matters, I guess, because we're all so close working anyway. I don't... Oh, hey, look, my manual cutting decided to turn itself back on again. Amazing, right?
Will you come fix my processor?
Uh-oh. Did it die?
Yeah.
It died?
Tried all the on and offs.
Stupid salty bagger. Oh, look, now mine's, You know what I'm wondering what happens? Is it per machine? With that setting? So if I get in this machine and change the setting... let's try something. Let's do a test here. Okay, so automatic... Okay, I'm going to turn it so that automatic cutting is off. I'm just going to test it here real quick.
Right behind you, man.
Okay, so now it should be a manual stop. It should be. Okay, manual stop worked. Okay, so now when you get in it, I'm just going to cut this last piece here. Oops, sorry, it's a top. Now you try running it. See if it's manual stop. Because I'm wondering if it's saving the setting from the person that's using it. So if somebody else hops in it, maybe it doesn't like that. Yeah, you're stopped, eh?
Yep, manual.
Interesting. That is very, very interesting. That could be part of the reason why that's happening.
Pull it up.
Huh.
Or that.
So then I'm wondering if maybe if someone else gets inside it and has a different setting, that's what screws it up. Like tabs to it or something. I don't know. That's a theory. It's just a theory. I don't know. Just the strange things. Because you know how it saves your cut length, right? Like if I set this to 5 meters, anybody gets in it, it's at 5 meters. So I'm wondering if it does that for the automatic and manual processing as well. I'll send that to the customer service team. I'm sure they'll fix it right away.
Yeah. Next patch tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's patch. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
You want to lock that? That's one ugly load.
At least you're honest about it, right? Just kill it. Shoot it with a torch.
More logs for you, D-girl. Probably not the way to go.
The best way is it's okay, you can drop that one there, but in the future the best way, dump it behind me and then just push it up with your blade, because then we don't get up in each other's business. So I'm gonna pull these ones over here. I've been meaning to do actually maybe we'll do that tomorrow. I want to do a training session with new people on just that kind of stuff while we're like to start off, because I feel like there's lots of people we bring in that are brand new and we don't tell them anything and they just have to figure it out. But I was thinking about... Yeah, no, you're doing good though. But I just feel I should have that, like a session. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. We'll do a session for training new people.
Yeah.
And then just kind of go over it all. So I've been thinking about that for like the last probably 5 times we played. And then anybody who's interested that actually wants to come in and learn can just come and check it out. And I mean, there's no like exact way to do anything, but there's definitely ways to do it that are better than others, I would say.
Smoother ways.
Smoother ways.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. I always say the whatever way doesn't get in the other guy's way.
Right.
But sometimes,
watching some of my daily pictures, you get an idea of how we do it in BC, because that's the only way I play the game.
yeah, absolutely.
Everything's roadside and
Skid it all to the road.
Did you recently get that?
trying to do multiple piles.
Must be a long way. Yeah, I have the pre-order bundle for that.
FDR, I'm gonna have to leave and join back. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm getting bugging out.
Okay. No worries. No worries at all.
I don't
Yeah.
like this crap.
Yeah, I've seen some interesting stuff, especially guys from down the States, like the southern logging guys and stuff. I've seen some wild ways that they do stuff, but it's neat because, I mean, it works too, right? But it's just funny to see that there's such a difference from place to place on how they do stuff. And then the European guys, man, they do it really different. But they're mostly forwarders and process on the spot. But there's lots of guys in BC doing that now too. A lot of guys in BC doing the forwarding stuff now.
I've seen them creeping their way into America too.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I seen a Ponzi-like deal go through Williams Lake the other day.
yeah, they're getting big, man. Yeah, I know they're heavy in the States now too. But apparently they're good processing heads. Lots of people love them. Wartaw better watch out.
Or FD. Guide me.
I think isn't Wartaw owned by John Deere now? If I'm not mistaken.
I know you can, like they come as a package deal if you wanted to buy like a new unit,
Yeah,
you know, machine.
somebody said they bought the brand rights. I don't know. I never saw an article or anything about that, but I've heard that multiple times now.
Where do you want me to go, FDR?
What's that, sorry? Oh, so here, I'll show you. One sec here. Let me finish this
Right down
tree
the
here.
middle or the far
So
left
if
side?
you go right behind me, so here, I'll hop in and just give you an example. So what I do is, so I will go, oh yeah, so there's another row of trees here. So normally that row of trees that's piled there probably wouldn't be there. So I would go right up behind the machine like so. I'm going to put my blade down just so I can push these sticks out of my way here a little bit. And I would kind of dump it behind the guy, probably about there. And now, because there's not really enough room, there's not enough room for me to push it right now. Normally what I would do is I'd do a circle and come back, and then I'd kind of push the pile up so it's right next to, like, kind of in the middle of his tracks, so then he can just keep reaching and feeding.
Okay.
But there's a bunch of crap here in the way, so I'd just leave it right here and make him reach back and grab it himself. If I can't get a good enough turnaround, then I'd make him do it himself, but... Let's see here. And...
You want to grab that long one here whenever you get a chance.
Sorry, I got stuck on my tire
That
here.
was over.
Get off my tire. There you go. So yeah, normally what I would do is I'd go like,
You do that and then come over.
yeah, and then do a wraparound. I'm going to do it and just give those a little shove here. So we're going to go all the way around here. We'll give that just a little push. And then when you go to push it, I mean, you can probably figure this out from physics on your own, but blade down. I try to hit it kind of near the rear first, in the middle, and it'll kind of... Actually, I was even a little too close there. You can go further to the rear. So that way you're not pushing the whole pile. You're kind of lining your tops up. So I'll push the back like that. And then once it kind of lines up with the other side of the pile, I back up again. And then I kind of aim for the middle.
Middle-ish.
Yeah, and I watch the guy's tracks up top there while I'm pushing, just to see that I'm not hitting into his tracks, which I'm going to. So I'd stop it about there and just leave it like that. And like I said, the processor can reach. It's got a long arm, so I can grab that stuff, no problem. But that's probably the cleanest way to do it. And then you slowly push the pile up to him as you add to it.
I can't keep this pile straight. Hey, straight up.
What's that? What pile?
This pile over here. This grapple. I'm not used to this grapple.
Oh, are you using the dangle?
Yeah, the dangle.
So another technique for loading with that guy. Are you trying to load with it?
Yes.
Yeah. So watch this. Here, hop over a sec. So I'd bring this truck back a little bit more, probably to about yonder. Honestly, I'd be parked on the other side of the pile, but you totally can load from this side. You just got to kind of whip around. So I'd bring it about there. I'd bring this loader as close up, well, not too close, but close enough that you're comfortable in here. And the key is you want your grapple to be able to reach right up to the front here. So normally if the wood was on this side of me, which it should be, you can reach over, grab a top of a log like this, and you can actually kind of swing it right onto the trailer. Is this a full tree that I'm grabbing? Or is this a...
It is.
Oh, whoops, that's why I'm having troubles here.
I dropped it over there.
I thought it was a single piece.
I just said, let's, whenever you get a minute, cut that up.
So if you had to load from the left, I'm just going to do one. I'm going to tell you to move to the other side because it'll make your life easier. But you could swing it like this, drag it, swing it around, and instead of lifting it all the way, you actually drag it right through the stakes of that truck and right onto the trailer like that. And that's kind of how they do it in the south for dangle loaders. So in this case, I would tell you for the best possible solution, I'm trying not to drive over all the tops here, but we might have to drive over a couple of them. I'd go all the way to this side, and then I'd pull that truck up so it's kind of right in the center of your grapple. Because you as the loaderman, you kind of are the guy that tells the truck where to go. You're the boss. So if the guy's driving the truck, you can tell him, keep going a little bit more, 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 a little bit more. Right about there. That's good. So then from this perspective, you can reach into your pile. Here, and I'll let you do this. And you want to grab them kind of by the middle top part, like sort of where I'm standing. And you can just do one at a time for practice if you want, or do 2 or 10 or whatever you feel like. And then just drag them right on there. Kind of as I did. A dangle loader, if you got short logs, it's really easy to load them. If you don't have short logs, you kind of got to drag them. Otherwise, you're playing teeter-totter with it. Yeah, and then just watch your tail. As you drag your tail, it'll go right between the stakes. And just keep swinging. You want to swing so you're looking almost right at me. Yeah, you got her. Yep. And then as you swing, it'll just kind of drag its own butt right into there. And then you want to try to get the top of that log as close to the front as you can. So it's lined up with that other one. Beauty. And then dump it. Perfect. Nice. See, that was pretty good. And that's what you got to do. And then as you get better, you'll grab more and you'll have fun with it. But if these are out of alignment, like it's kind of harder when they're out of alignment. So you can either use your grapple to bump them, or you can get a skidder to pull up and push them, or whatever you feel like.
Yeah.
Are you in a process there, 6?
I'm still doing stuff. What are you doing? What is it doing?
Winning.
Yeah, I just don't want to do trucks because I want to learn the stick.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, that too.
It's all good.
Stop.
There we go.
I gotta learn my sticks too.
Yeah, no worries. No, that's good practice.
I can do the other one. I can do the other ones pretty good with the other grapple.
Oh yeah, with the fixed head. Yeah, the fixed head's a whole nother world for sure.
Yeah, that's a whole lot easier for me.
Yep, fixed heads are much easier, especially in multiplayer, because you guys there's so much lag in multiplayer that the dangle kind of goes wherever it feels it wants to.
Pretty much.
Yeah, probably. I'd say
I got olives growing right here.
Yeah, I see that, eh?
Is there another processor? Something?
There is 2 processors. I think they're both taken at the moment, though. I think all we have is a grinder and a skidder. 2 skidders?
Those skidders are going too.
Oh, skidders. Yeah, you kind of just gotta hang out. Truck driver for the time being. Yo.
My game's lagging. I might hop back on soon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. It's all good. It's all good, man. No harm.
Might check.
I'm guessing next weekend.
Yeah, it'll be not next. Well, tomorrow we're gonna play, and then it'll be weekend after next. Or actually, no, I might be able to do next weekend. I always post it in the logging crew chat either way, so I'll let you guys know for sure.
I know I won't be able to make it tomorrow because I got to do some stuff tomorrow.
Oh, no worries. It's all good. Yeah, if not, probably next weekend. That sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for playing.
Oh, okay, this processor.
All right. Where is the other truck? I'm gonna go grab it.
He's on his way.
Oh, it's on its way? Okay.
I got it.
Yeah.
I'll load it, but I'll drive it back, and then I'll be the driver for whoever wants to load it after me.
Can I get the post?
Oh, yes, you definitely can. One sec here. I always forget that. Promote all. I want that button so bad. Everyone's the manager.
Yo, FDR.
Hi.
Got a question for you, buddy.
Yeah, shoot.
The slasher, is there any plans on bringing that into 22? Or?
I don't currently. I mean, you never know in the future. If I get really bored, I might make one. But with my type of logging style up here in old northern Canada, I'm just not super into the whole slashers. But it doesn't mean it won't happen. It just no big plan for it at the moment.
What line do we cut?
Salty. That's perfect, buddy. That's exactly the way it was supposed to be. Right on, man. Good job.
Yeah. Thank you.
And sorry, somebody said something in between. What was that?
What line do we cut?
12s. Right about there is good, Victor. Or back up a team bit. Yeah, right there. That's good. I can do that. I can make that work. Schmuck. A little bit of frame rate drop there, but that's all right. Cool.
FDR, what are you running? Like, what is your PC specs?
My computer? God, I don't even know anymore. I forgot. It's a 3080 Ti. That's what I got for a graphics card. I got a Ryzen X, I want to say 500 or something like that. Man, it's been so long since I've even done specs on this thing. Some RAM. There's some RAM in there.
Do you have frame drops still?
Only when I'm hosting, not when I'm playing single player. Because when I'm hosting, I'm taking over all of the physics processing for all of you guys, and it beats the crap out of this thing. It's not well optimized that way for hosting your own games, but it's still better than a Deddy. So you guys have good frame rates, but you have lag. I have 0 lag, but my frame rate is garbage. That's kind of how it goes.
I'm having lag. I got 0 lag either.
Oh, you got no lag? Good for you guys. That must be great.
I'm only weak on my graphics card, I think.
Oh yeah, what kind do you
got? What's my graphics card, Ethan? RX 580.
That's the Radeon ones or whatever.
Is that a Radeon, Ethan?
Yeah.
Radeon, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know much. I've only done Nvidia for the longest time.
I bought this computer just off an old guy in Alberta that builds them.
Oh yeah.
Just for farm sim, and he told me I should have no problem.
Yeah.
And I don't. You see how much wood I got on the ground on my map there? There's probably 12 loads.
Oh yeah, guaranteed.
And I can play up to 4, 5 people sometimes hosting.
Oh really?
5 is usually a game killer.
Yeah.
But that one night with Flirty and all them, we had about 8.
And that was just you hosting from your own computer?
From my own computer.
Yeah.
I've tried Deddies and it works for a couple, and
then it dies. Yeah, that's why I don't do Deddies.
If it fucks somebody, it usually gets me first.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if I'm close to Seattle, that was the closest one I had. And no, I find better 3 or 4 people on my serving out of my PC gets pretty good games.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like I said, me, Flirty, and guys, we moved 20 something loads of decked wood off my map that night.
That's crazy, eh?
2 loaders going. 4 trucks back and forth all night long. Everybody, I had lag even hosting it.
I can imagine that.
We all just laughed and played through it. It was awesome. It was awesome.
Yeah, sometimes it's good, and then sometimes, yeah, she don't go so great.
Well, I've tried 3 different Deddies, and I won't waste my money on another one.
No,
it's not worth it.
Yeah, no. Well, that's it. You're spending money. Like, I would pay the money, no problem, if it was like a super great experience, but it never ever has been.
Well, then the last one wouldn't update the platinum.
Oh, really?
I couldn't even get in my own dedicated game because it wouldn't update the platinum. I could go into my Deddy and change everything, pull the platinum out, I could get into my games again. But
oh, weird.
Everybody else's servers updated the platinum, but mine.
Oh man, that's kind of annoying.
I tried hosting on Toronto yesterday on Farming Sim, but it
no luck.
Let me even. Yeah, it wouldn't even let me log into the extra content in order to change all the setup, the settings, and mods, and everything else.
That doesn't really surprise me, to be honest.
Nope. Yeah, I've tried that one out of Montreal or whatever, and it was the worst one I ever used.
Yeah, that
and yet
sucks.
it was closest. Well, Seattle's closer, probably.
Yeah,
But that's
Seattle.
central.
I actually had one in Canada one time from game servers that I used, but it was the same thing. It wasn't good. Like, it didn't make a difference. Wasn't better. But I don't
Same
know.
last night we had 4 or 5 of us in Flirty's game, and no problem. And it was a server,
Yeah, weird, eh?
and his was probably an Eastern server.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know what the rhyme or reason is, but I mean, it's the game too. The game's not exactly perfectly optimized for most non-physics intensive games. It's, you know, those servers are probably more than enough. It doesn't have that issue, but for this game, you need a pretty gutty frickin' run to make it work.
Ooh, way up in the air. Look at that tree. And then one's got to
You find a floater?
No, it's just one of those ones that was crossing the grapple, and like the grapple pinched it on the way by or something. And
Oh,
went
yeah.
Sideways.
Yeah, those happen, don't they? Oh, I kind of grabbed that one right not where I really wanted to. Oh, well, we'll see what happens here.
I'm trying to get all locked over here.
I'm running a i7 12700K, 32 gigs of RAM, and a 3070 Ti.
Nice. There you go. That's good. Oh, that load's good to go there if you want to take it there, bud. Try to snip off your tail here. I don't know where it is. It's invisible. I can't get it. The invisible floating limb. Oh, well, it'll go to the mill either way. Here, I'll hop in that processor. If somebody wants that loader, you can just give her.
I'll run loader if somebody wants to take the buncher for a while.
There you go. Somebody can go be a buncher practice guy.
Okay.
Buncher time. Yeah, and for buncher, as I put in the thing there, yeah, okay, cool. Try not to make too many piles ahead of the poor skidder operators.
Oh, oh.
Do we want to buy another truck?
I must have
we
crossed them
could.
over on the other one.
Maybe I'll just do,
Yep, you are. There they go.
I'll just do a
Next
pole
buncher wins
trailer.
problem.
Just do a pole trailer.
I took him with me, but I'm gonna be buncher.
Um,
Never mind.
I'll do a couple bunch of it to do it actually.
There's a pole trailer at the mill with a truck there. Now,
Thank you.
since we're doing longs, I think 12s fit on the pole trailer, if I'm not mistaken.
There's a little bit,
I think you can do up to 10s actually if you really wanted to.
Come on now.
I wouldn't mind being a loader. I get experience.
Yeah, you guys can swap out with people if you want when
I'll
you.
let you do the buncher.
What about these ones, Maverick? You didn't like these ones?
What's that?
The two that fell out of the grapple there. The ones that got left behind. I'm adding them to this other top pile. They're mine now. You can't have them. You can't have them. They're mine. All right, I'm gonna start eating into this other pile. I'm gonna process kind of right up to your tracks there, I guess, Maverick.
Okay, well I'll move these and move over there.
I think, yeah. If you want to go on that side, then I'll start working back here.
Morning, everybody.
Oh, there he is. We're just talking. Well, not just. We were talking about you.
Oh.
I figured you went and partied all night and slept all day.
I was up till 3 a.m., slept till 9, woke up, did some chores, then laid down, took a nap, accidentally fell asleep.
Well, that's all right. Whoops. Oh, my stupid auto cut. It sounds like a good time. Oh, my tree disappeared. That was neat. Never seen that one before.
Doesn't fall asleep taking a nap.
Right? It was an accident. I wasn't supposed to have a nap.
Sleep's overrated, I think. I don't know. I've never had it.
That'd be why track IR's not working. The monitors.
Don't tell me I'm attached to the trailer.
Shwink.
I'm attached to the trailer. Where am I at? Yep.
So, what's new with Flirty?
Flirty is tired of hauling lime.
Lime. Oh, God. Why so much lime? Bill Nye,
Yeah.
the lime guy?
Yeah, I gotta haul the lime dust from the freaking,
Wait, those won't fit.
from the mine up to,
12s won't. Oh, the
place-
shorts won't fit, yeah.
place that processes the freaking dust.
Yay, fun.
It's the lime kiln dust, so it's like where they cook it.
Oh, I see.
Come on now.
Perfect, Salty, right there, buddy. That's golden. Thank you.
Yeah.
Perfect spin. See, you got this. You got this.
Yeah, he's got it yet. I've still only got 6 logs on here.
It's all right. Practice makes perfect, right? Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, I don't like.
I'm the loader spot's open.
Schwunk. Those 12s fit though, don't they, Maverick? Like straight 12s?
I'll tell you in a second. I think so.
I'm sure they do. Oh yeah, just barely. The front looks like they're a little short. How's the back? Is that overhang at all or not at all?
Yeah, there's a couple feet. Probably more than I need.
Okay, good. They're not going to shimmy shamble off there anyway. I was going to say we could always switch a higher thing, but then how are you going to cradle all your tops in, right? You got to have space for the beautiful tops. That or we cut like 15s and then I don't think it'll leave a tail. I'm actually going to see what that looks like. So what are we at? 12s? Oops, 15s. Let's do a 15.5 and see what that looks like. I just want to see how much of a top we leave behind her if we do.
There we go. That works. I just grabbed one with like 6.
Still leaves a little bit away, huh? Let's try 16.5. We'll do some real longs for the loaderman. Blow your mind.
This tree's facing the opposite direction from the other ones.
16s. It might be a little long. I'm gonna have some nasty tail on that. Gavin, are you still in the other processor?
Yeah.
Okay, 16.5.
Copy that.
And we're gonna have to trade those. We're gonna have to trade in those other trailers. So once those trailers are loaded, the ones you guys got there, when you get back to the mill, swap them for the pole trailers that'll be there. There'll be 2 sitting there, and we'll just dump those B trains off for the time being. We're going full pole. Full pole, baby. Just to mess with Maverick.
Make another pile of the 16s behind you here, Savage.
Okay.
They actually leave a lot less crap behind too, which is nice. Oh, jeez. So I shoot the frickin' processor through my screen here. How did FDR die? Wouldn't you like to know? Ate it. Just ate it. I'm a processor operator. I shouldn't have to use my tracks for anything. What's going on here?
What are tracks?
What are tracks? What are these little sticks that are attached to my pedals? I don't understand.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, this is stupid. This isn't what I signed up for. I just want to know what a 16.5 looks like on a pole trailer. That's going to be really curious. But there's going to be a tad bit of overhang. Just a tad. Would you miss there, Maverick? A little too short, eh?
That truck driver was sleeping. Wasn't telling me.
100%.
Other side of the truck, there's one hanging out.
Yeah, if they don't tell you, they get what they get, right? That's just how that works.
Let's try that.
Ooh, some big trees out there, hey? Must have hit a good patch.
Oh, of course. Put the correct mods in, and now the game doesn't show up. Son of a bitch.
Isn't that just how she goes sometimes?
Every time.
Oh, yeah. Look at that FDR.
What's that? Oh, is it stuck in? Is that what you're saying?
Crazy.
Dropped the logs off perfectly.
Oh, perfect. Good. Yeah, you nailed it, man.
Not yet.
That's right where I want them. Right where I want 'em.
Titanic.
I'll let you build up here. Oh, actually, we